Welcome to Built by a Mom. If you're listening to this while driving to school pickup, are you in the car rider line, folding laundry, or sitting in your car because it's the only quiet place you have right now? You're exactly where you're supposed to be. My name is Diana Vigil, and this podcast is for the moms who are building something meaningful in the margins of their life, not in perfect conditions, not with unlimited time, but between carpool and crying. The reality is, I did not build this business in a cute office with a latte and perfectly curated routine. I built it on stolen moments, nap times, late nights, school pickup lines. I built it after wiping my tears in the car, fixing my mascara, and walking back into mom mode like everything was fine. And if you've ever done that, this episode is for you. The reality is, no one tells you this part of entrepreneurship. They show you these launches, the milestones, the overnight success, but they don't show you the moments where you're questioning everything. Am I selfish for wanting more? Am I failing my kids by chasing this dream? Why does this feel so much harder for me? I remember scrolling through social media late up at night, watching other women blow up while I just try to survive. And I felt left behind, invisible, exhausted. But here's the truth. The truth is I had to learn the hard way. I wasn't behind. I was just building differently. And then there's the emotional conflict of mom guilt and ambition. I love my kids deeply, but I also love the version of me that feels alive when I'm creating, building, dreaming. And for a long time, I thought I had to choose between being a good mom and being an ambitious woman. But I definitely do not believe that anymore because I realized something that changed everything. I wasn't choosing business over my kids. It's not a choice. I was choosing to show them resilience, courage, my faith, and what it looks like to keep going when things are not easy. The turning point for me, the biggest turning point, there was a moment where I stopped waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect confidence. And I just started showing up, scared, uncertain, but consistent. Because perfection was never the requirement. Perfection was never the goal. Obedience was. Courage was. Showing up again and again and again was. And that's when things started to change. Not overnight, not magically, but steady. And let me tell you something. Clearly. You do not need permission. You do not need a huge following. You do not need everything figured out. And you definitely do not need to look like everyone else. You need to believe that what you're building matters. Believe in yourself, even when no one is clapping yet, especially then. Believe. So if you're listening to this and thinking, I'm tired, I'm overwhelmed, I'm doing this quietly, hear me when I say this. You're not behind. Your pace is valid. This season matters. Even if it doesn't look impressive to anyone else, it matters. And before we end this episode, I want to leave you with a question. Sit with it. Write it down if you can. What dream are you building quietly that deserves more grace from you? And if this episode spoke to you, if you felt seen, message me, Mom. I want to hear your story. I want you to know you're not building alone. In the next episode, we're talking about faith, fear, and what my first $10,000 month really cost me, emotionally and spiritually. Make sure you are subscribed. And remember, you weren't built to do this perfectly. You were built to do this faithfully.